Alright. SCP-3640. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. All Foundation personnel are advised to avoid reading brochures for self-guided tours to the state of Florida, and to bring any such brochures they find to their local archival department and be transferred to Mobile Task Force Lambda 12 Pest Control. Lambda 12 has been assigned to investigate potential 3640-Alpha hunting grounds. They are authorized to terminate instances of 3640-Alpha with lethal force. All known 3640 hunting grounds have had their surrounding properties acquired by the Foundation. These properties are to be used as subsidized accommodations for Foundation personnel on mental health leave who have not read any instance of 3640. The legal department of Walt Disney Company is currently under surveillance for any documentation that might indicate awareness of 3640-Alpha. Alright. Description. Instances of 3640 are tourist brochures advertising self-guided tours of areas associated with urban legends, hauntings, cryptid sightings, and folklore in the United States of Florida. An individual that reads an instance of 3640 and visits a specified starting location at any of the specified times will be subject to predation by an instance of 3640-Alpha. Instances of 3640-Alpha are predatory organisms that are superficially resembled uniformed mascots associated with media properties owned by the Walt Disney Company, mass media conglomerate, such as Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, and Goofy. Though they are endemic and widespread throughout the state of Florida, instances of 3640-Alpha are observed to hunt only at the times and locations specified in 3640. Testing with D-Class personnel has shown that 3640-Alpha instances follow certain rules while selecting prey. 3640-Alpha instances will only approach individuals who have read 3640. If any member of a group has not read the brochure, then 3640-Alpha instances will avoid the group entirely. If all members of the group have read the brochure, then a number of 3640-Alpha instances preying on the group will be equivalent to the number of members in the group. 3640-Alpha instances will not pursue prey that cross outside of Florida's state lines. It is still unclear how instances 3640-Alpha grow, reproduce, or consume prey. So if you get infected, if you just leave Florida, you're fine. Interesting. Yeah. Investigation and recovery log. D-Class Reconnaissance Log.
So I guess if you read it, all you have to do to be safe is leave Florida.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Though it would be funny to watch someone just being chased by a giant Goofy. Anyways, subject SCP-3640-Alpha, Team D-1525, D-15. Notes: the purpose of this mission was to incapacitate an instance of 3640-Alpha for retrieval, or tag it for later tracking. D-15 was primed with an instance of 3640, advertising a tour of the St. Johns River, said to be home of the river monster in local folklore. He was equipped with a subdermal GPS tracker in his stomach and limbs, a head-mounted camera and radio, and an electroshock collar. A dart pistol with tranquilizer rounds, modified with GPS beacons, was provided. D-15 was dropped at the bank of St. Johns River, approximately 3 kilometers outside of Orlando at 2000 hours EST. It was instructed to follow the tour directions in the brochure. Begin log. D-15, check in. How are you doing? Heaven better. Please follow the two directions and pursue. If you spot a distinct custom, shoot it with your tranquilizer gun. Understood. Jesus. Redacted. What the hell are you doing? D-15 proceeds north along the river, pausing occasionally to read the brochure. So, Command, do you think you could, tell me a little more about what I'm supposed to be tracking? You're not tracking anything, just keep following the tour. Come on, please. This is a Lake Moss tour, but I don't look out for fucking Mickey Mouse. Just tell me why. T-15 turns to look at the river. There's a ripple in the water surface. He pauses and follows the ripple with a flashlight, revealing a partially submerged alligator. Whoa. T-15, please pay attention to the tour directions. So. I just never seen one of these in real life before. T-15 moves closer to the riverbank. Please continue to the tour or we'll have to stimulate you. Okay, jeez. I'm going. D-15 moves back and checks the brochure briefly. His gaze remains fixated on the alligator until the flashlight can no longer illuminate it. Oh, Commander. I've reached the end of the tour. I followed all the directions, it's just more river. Understood. Turn around and return to the drop-off point for pickup. D-15 remains where he is for several moments, looking at the riverbank. Grass, that's creepy. As D-15 turns around, there's a splashing sound from the river. D-15 looks back at the river. His flashlight illuminates an 3640-Alpha instance. There's stippling Donald Duck, emerging and climbing up the bank. What the fuck? D-15 immediately begins shooting the instance and backpedaling. It does not react or make any sound apart from its footsteps as it approaches towards D-15. I'm out of ammo, Command. Proceed slowly. Try to keep it in your vision. The travel team is advancing towards your position. D-15 breaks into a sprint and flees in the direction of the retrieval point. For the next several minutes, all of Command's attempts at communication are ignored. All that can be heard is D-15's breathing and the sound of his own footsteps until he pauses to catch his breath. He turns around and there's no sign of the Donald Duck costume. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? D-15 report. Why did you run away? Because I was fucking terrified. Pardon my French. Look, I'm sorry. And please don't zap me, but that was the scariest thing I ever seen, okay? Fair enough, you're still going to retreat it. I recommend once you return to base. I'll take it. How far away is the retrieval team? About 10 minutes from your location. Just keep going and you'll run into them shortly. Man, 372's never gonna believe this. At that moment, there's a splashing sound from the river. D-15 turns to see the SCP-3640-Alpha instance rapidly climbing out of the riverbank and running towards him. Jesus fuck. The instance assaults D-15 and knocks the camera and radio off its head. The radio picks up the sounds of a struggle as well as several splashing sounds. D-15 does not reestablish contact upon arriving, and the retrieval team acquires the camera but reports no sign of either D-15 or SCP-3640-A Alpha instance. Note: D-15's subdermal transmitters continue to operate, traveling down the St. Johns River and into Orlando. Last known location of the transmitters was outside of the Epcot Amusement Park, Mobile Task Force 912 was dispatched to investigate. Alright, Lambda 12 investigation log. Subject 3640 Alpha, Team MTF Lambda 12, Pest Control. Begin log. Shortly after dark, Lambda 12 arrives at the last known location of D-1525's transmitter, a small one-story concrete hut on the outskirts of Epcot. In addition to their standard equipment, L1 is equipped with a flamethrower, L2 with a net launcher, L3 and L4 with heavy caliber shotguns.
Alright, lads. You know the drill. We go in, we bag Donald, we come out. Questions?
Remember when we just used the hunt bugs? You telling me you'd rather go back to that? I watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with my niece. Fuck yes, I would.
Knock it off. Come on, I'll take point. 3-4, guard your flank.
Yes, sir. There's a broken padlock on the door to the hut, and one pushes the door open, revealing a nondescript maintenance shed. The shelves are nearly empty, and one picks up a roll of duct tape and examines it.
Not quite like what I was expecting. So there's a hatch.
L2 points at a trapdoor in the middle of the floor. God damn it, why can't we ever go upstairs for once? L1 opens the trapdoor and peers down. Underneath is a ladder leading into a large dimly lit tunnel.
Tunnel looks clearer. Tunnel looks clear. I'll go down first, then you three in order.
L1 slides down the ladder quickly, followed by L2, L3, and L4. The tunnel is carved in a shape and progresses for an unknown distance north and south of the ladder, curving out of sight around a bench in both directions.
I don't like this one bit. Too easy for us to get ambushed. Stay sharp, lads.
Where I've lost my place. Oh no! There it is. These tunnels run all under Disney World, you know. It's how all the mascots get around.
Quiet.
The hotel proceeds north, and the tunnel appears to have been abandoned for a significant period of time. The team passes by several empty storage and dressing rooms. As the team proceeds through the tunnel, a lone rumbling noise becomes audible. The team follows the noise to a closed door and stop outside.
Predator formation. I have point.
And one opens the door carefully to an abandoned boiler room. The room is empty, although the boiler is active. At the foot of the boiler is a white mascot costume that is curled up around an unidentified object. While L1 and L3 watch the door, L2 carefully approaches the costume at L1's signal. He examines it and then it nudges it with the barrel of his net launcher. There's no response. L2 nudges the costume again. It's an empty. The hell? It's just an empty costume. It's not even anomalous. I don't think something in it. L2 carefully reaches into the costume and extracts a human arm bone. Lord almighty, you think it's the way things usually go? Yes. What's the poor bastard got behind him? I think there is. I think Jesus, I think it's an egg. L2 reaches past the costume and picks up a purple, partially translucent plastic egg, similar to a two-piece plastic Easter egg. A small embryo-like object can be seen wriggling inside the egg. Crushed. Careful with those things. The fellows at base will want a closer look anymore. Let's see. It's hard. Right, cross. Worse. Eggshells. L2 passes the egg to L3 and then picks up two plastic egg halves, showing them to be the rest of the squad. Fuck me. Banks isn't gonna like this. 3 allowed the D-class too. Banks might want it. Poor Saw deserves an honest burial, at least. L3 straps his tranquilizer rifle to his back and picks up the costume. Fire on, buddy. Good sleeping tonight, eh? Shh, hear that? Numbers 9 but 12 freeze. A faintly audible dripping sound can be heard through, though it is rapidly decreasing in intensity. Pray formation, I have point. At L1's signal, L3 moves behind him, while both L2 and L4 move to surround L3. L1 moves to the door and quickly kicks it open, bringing up his flamethrower as he exits into the tunnel. Clear. Careful of the floor. There's a trail of dark fluid leading away from the boiler room in a direction intentionally taken by Lambda 12 upon first entering the tunnel system. I want a piece of the long white thread has been caught on the edge of the wire room door. I don't like the looks of this. Stay sharp. Watch the ceilings. Lambda 12 retrace their steps and exfiltrate the tunnels. Although they do not encounter anything while exfiltrating, they observe that the trail of liquid exactly matches the route of infiltration. Lambda 12 pauses upon reaching the ladder to the surface as its rungs are coated in the fluid. L1 grabs hold of the rug, pauses for a moment.
It's empty. 2, you're up. 3. Let's see. L2 ascends for that incident. L3 passes the costume as well as the egg scrambles up. Then he and L4 ascend as well. The group looks around the shed briefly. The trail of liquid and polyester ends. Everyone crosses over to it and examines it and uses duct tape roll. This roll, I could have sworn there was some duct tape left over. Let's see, there it is. In log, note Lando 12 returned to base on that incident. The bones of the mascot costume were identified to be as D-1525. The egg collected by Lando 12 was kept under watch in an incubation chamber with the recovered mascot costume. On an object inside the egg appeared to develop over time. It ultimately failed to hatch. After several weeks, the egg was opened and found to contain a miniature staffed Donald Duck toy. That section of the toy revealed a purple plastic endoskeleton. This structure was connected via a rudimentary vascular system. Alright. Structures via a system composed of white polyester stuffing and also contained cardiovascular system comprised of latex. No excretory or protective systems were identified. Okay, so before I do that, finish it off. What is 372 since it was mentioned? Okay, so it doesn't go to 372, it goes to 3470. Oh dear God.
Maybe it's one of the D classes that are sent there.
3470 is a predatory organism that relies on aggressive mimicry to hunt humans. That sounds familiar.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense. That's connected. Alright. Then in connection to Disney and Florida government, the following letter is bearing the Walt Disney logo and dated 1979, and it was recovered from redacted. All living persons associated with Reuben X. Askew, the now deceased governor of Florida from 1971 to 1979, the Orlando Police Department, the Legal Department of Walt Disney Company, and SCP-2805 have possessed ignorance of this document in 3640. What is 2805? SCP-2805 is the severed head of the American industrialist Walt Disney, held in a suspended image with a cryonic freezer.
oh man. People really love shit like that, don't they?
Yeah. It's funny as shit. Alright, no other documents recovered from Reuben Askew or the Walt Disney Company have indicated knowledge of or a connection to 3640. Dear Governor Askew, the Walt Disney Company thanks you for your cooperation in this matter regarding the unlicensed Walt Disney character operators. Please pass along the following information collected by the outstanding men and women of the City of Orlando's Police Department to the Florida National Guard. Your character is spotted, called to get its attention, and then rapidly flashing lights at the costume. If it does not flinch, fire on sight. Aim at the head, and if possible, else aim at the knees or disable them and then finish them off with headshots. Body shots have been shown to lack effectiveness. Deceased characters are to be incinerated. No other means of disposal are advised. We are currently pursuing alternate legal means of shutting down these unlicensed operators and hope to achieve a settlement within the end of the year. Cordially yours, the Walt Disney Company.
And that's it of this SCP.
Well, let's see what they do with this. They're probably going to turn this into horror story shit too, aren't they?
Yes. Alright, let me get the thumbnail. Hi, Chew. How are you?
Hey, Chew, funny that you came while Bright was reading an SCP about Disney characters. Well, technically predatory things that look like Disney for
Yeah, that I don't know what they're going for. They look like Disney characters. They don't look like monstrous forms of
you know
Disney
what they're
characters.
doing?
What?
It's because they're suggesting the circus is behind it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get the Herman Circus to be responsible for this in the video.
That would bother me. Herman Circus may be a pile of poop, but it's not behind the predatory Disney characters.
It would be funny though. Alright. And look, they copyrighted the Creative Commons entity.
Okay.
What a shocker. No license
Do you think they're
given.
gonna throw any racism or sexism in this one?
Maybe.
Since they're throwing the circus in?
Possibly.
Okay. I'm sure it won't be as bad as the weird shit they threw in with the old man. I don't think anything can top that. Maybe they'll surprise me.
Alright, we ready?
Yeah.
What?
Major, there. Dead. Check the inside.
What?
Oh, God. Is that all that's left of Jones? It's about time the Foundation came up with another way to contain these creatures. Everyone, get ready. I don't hear anything. Shut up.
Really? Well, I want to click wrong SCP design already.
Damn, my head is killing me.
Ugh, you're telling me, Natalie. What even happened yesterday?
I think we were at a party, but I'm not
How
sure.
much 3D
Tina
shit
was
are they
right.
throwing
Last
in
night's
with
party ended
every
up getting totally messy, even
new not commercial. Every new episode, it just feels like they're using more and more of it with each episode. The 3D
Maybe.
stuff. Well, look at the last two episodes and compare it to the first episode we watched.
Man, they could be trying something new.
Well, it looks cheaper and shittier.
I didn't say it was good.
Though everyone knew
Fair
we had to
enough.
get going early in the morning. During the holidays, we decided to go on a trip and hang out at the Volcano Bay Water Park.
Never again.
Natalie, look!
You all don't mind company, do
Those
you?
look less cheap
course
and
not.
crappy
Slow
if
down.
they stuck to either 3D or 2D.
Yeah.
Because they're bad at both.
Alright, I'll be right back. Bust someone's up on the bed. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Isn't it the same person from the previous one?
Hi, you guys headed to Gainesville?
Actually, no. But
I
it
couldn't
is
quite
on the
hear
way.
you.
Hop in.
Thank you so
I said, isn't it the same person from the last one?
She has the same exact face, but different hair. So, technically you could say yes because it's the same model, but no, they dressed her differently.
much for helping out. I'd been there for over an hour. I'm Ruby.
So, we met our newest traveler. Ruby seemed familiar to me, even though this was the first time I'd ever met her. She was hitchhiking around the state and her friends were waiting for her in Gainesville. But when we told her we were going to the water park, she frowned.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but Volcano Bay is closed. What? You've got to be kidding me! A friend of mine works there. He said there was an accident and the park was closed until further notice. Here, see for yourself.
The water
What is
park
happening?
is currently not receiving visitors, and the police are working tirelessly to have it reopened.
Ah, jeez, we've been on the road all day and all for nothing?
Well, we can't go back. It's not like there aren't any other cool places in Florida, though. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Self-guided tours of the gloomiest place in Florida? Never heard of these.
I was given these brochures at a local carnival.
Oh, look. This one's pretty close. An abandoned amusement park on
They're
the St.
trying to
John's
connect
River.
it to
You
the
sure?
disquieted
They say
circus.
it's
What was that?
They're trying to connect it to the circus.
Yeah. Maybe. Alright, chew.
full of alligators.
No, we wouldn't be going in the river, but hanging out in the park.
Okay, at least it's something. Thanks, Ruby.
Hey, you helped me, I help you.
Hey, Ruby? Have we met anywhere before?
I don't think so. I definitely remember you.
Sorry, I must be
What?
seeing things. Long night last night.
I have no idea.
Thanks, guys. Just turn left and you'll be there in an hour.
You sure you don't want to come with us?
I'd love to, but my friends are waiting for me.
Good luck, and thanks for the brochures. The brochure definitely wasn't lying. The place really was gloomy. To be honest, something made me want to immediately turn back. You sure we should be here?
Natalie, are you crazy? I don't want to spend the night on the road.
All the more reason to stay. We're already here. Come on, don't be like that.
Something was wrong here, but I didn't want to act like a coward in front of my friends. We crossed the bridge and stopped in a small parking lot.
Yup, it's super creepy.
Just like a bad horror movie. We are the prey, and a maniac is wandering about somewhere nearby.
Oh my god.
The park had been
Stupid.
abandoned for a while.
I
it
want to kill
seemed.
them
Then a
myself.
small shed caught my attention. It strangely looked like it had been built quite
Are
recently.
you vibing
We should
with
take
the
a look.
SCP?
Oh, I
Yes.
love how quiet and peaceful it is here. Huh? What's that?
Just looks like a
Oh my
duck.
God.
Are they normally found around here?
It clearly wasn't a duck. A guy in a Donald Duck costume slowly came out of the water. I felt uneasy, but my friends were taking everything as a joke.
What a freak! What's he doing here?
Someone's got to be playing a prank on us. Hey, buddy! Your
Why?
costume sucks!
Oh yeah, piss off the thing that wants you dead.
Guys, it's not alone.
I don't like this. Can we please leave now?
Are you serious? You're scared of cartoon characters?
Diapers.
Kevin!
Hey, get the hell off of me, you
Let
freak!
go of her!
Kevin, no!
Like Kevin died, damn it.
Ah, damn it! Ah!
Let him die, let him die.
Where are the other two? Well, screw this. We need to get the hell out of here.
What the hell's going on here?
Some maniacs in costumes! Ah, my leg!
Once we got to the parking lot and into the van, go figure, it wouldn't start. When I looked under the hood,
What the hell is this?
What?
someone wrecked the engine. I can't fix this.
There's no service out here. I'm not getting any reception.
What kind of psychotic maniacs are just hanging out here?
Okay, everyone calm down. We'll get out of here. How wrong I was. As soon as we stepped onto the bridge, it immediately collapsed into the water, as if someone had rigged it to fall.
No, give me a break!
We're stuck on this island.
To hell with
Why?
that! I'm not staying here another minute. This is becoming more and more like some dumb horror movie.
Kevin decided to swim
this
across
is
the
where
river
he
and call
died.
for help. No matter how we tried to dissuade him, he wouldn't listen to us. He almost managed to get to the other bank. When suddenly...
Kevin, no! Get back!
Look out!
That's not making it to the other way.
There was
That was
That's not making it to the other bank.
nope, and they're dead.
nothing we could do. We just heard his screams and couldn't believe that this was happening to us. After a few
I
seconds,
just like how
Kevin
inaccurate
disappeared under the
monologue
water.
is.
into
Because they saved Kevin,
Like
they
they
all
weren't
died.
out in the bridge in any way when it fell. And it's like we stepped onto the bridge when it fell. No, you were next to it. And it's like right when he got onto the bay, he was like, and then it shows him get eaten by the fucking crocodile before he even reaches it.
Yeah. Well,
dead silence fell over the group.
We're going to die here, Natalie.
now let's
Like
see if
hell
one of
we
them
are.
dies by a
We
stunt.
need to look around and find a phone. Let's go.
Screw that! I'm not going anywhere! We need to lock ourselves in the bus and wait for help!
No one even knows we're here.
It doesn't matter! I'll be in the bus!
And she's dead.
I carefully made my way through the park, trying not to make any noise. Those bastards in costumes could be anywhere nearby. I suddenly noticed something strange. What the? A working camera with the logo of some organization. Someone was watching us. But who? Damn it!
Dumbass. What?
Freak was nimble, and he almost caught me, but I rushed over to a roller coaster and saw an empty car on the rails. Stay away from me, you bastard! Jesus. Is it dead?
I mean, yeah, that would hurt, but it's not going to full speed if it was turned on. If you know what I mean. Because it didn't look like it was a really far drop. It was like one of the short drops, which means it's not going to hurt that much. You're probably just going to piss it off. Never split up in a dangerous situation. True,
The
bookworm.
car had broken the neck of this Secco. I decided to take off the mask to see who had been hunting me.
So, I
But
guess
when
we can
I
do
pulled it
added
up,
violence and gore.
separated along with the head.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It's
Well,
not a
because
mask!
The art was
It was-
very gory.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that they're mainly basing off the creatures of this SCP of the Treasure Island creepypasta about a Walt Disney Island.
Uh,
I'm starting to get that feeling.
It's a living being, not some psychopath
yeah,
in a
it does seem
costume.
like they're basing it off the creepypasta.
It had a plastic skeleton inside with a liquid similar to liquid latex leaking out of the neck. What are you?
You saw that too, right?
Yeah.
The way she grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy, right?
No, you're not.
Okay.
By the time I got to where Tina was screaming, she was already gone. Damn it! Where did she disappear to? Tina!
Well,
Tina!
Look at the clues. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah. They're dead. Are they gonna do a final girls type of bullshit?
I don't know what that is.
It's a trope that at end of any horror movie, the final character is gonna be a woman that survives, aka the final girl.
That bothers me. Well, Bright, if you were stuck in a horror movie, you'd probably kill the killer fast enough to save other people.
Yeah, you wanna know how you can save yourself from being killed in a horror movie? Easy. Grenades, AK-47, flamethrower, and landmines.
Basically, kill the killer.
Anyways.
I started looking for her and noticed that the park was packed full with cameras. Someone was watching us like lab rats. Are you again? The creature had almost caught up with me, and then I noticed the very shed that I wanted to look at before. Well, now's as good a time as any. There wasn't anything interesting inside, only a bunch of old crap. But then... No! No! I knew it wouldn't be much for long. Then I saw something unusual. What's this? It was total darkness. There was no way back, so I just kept moving.
What?
Soon I turned into an illuminated corridor. And then I heard someone's footsteps.
I think they're using the Disney tunnels without saying it.
Yeah.
Ruby? What the hell are you doing here?
I don't remember. After we separated, someone hit me over the head and I woke up here.
Okay, we need to move. Now!
Where are we? Let's just go upstairs.
We can't go that way. Mickey Mouse is up there carrying an axe. We need to find another way out. This corridor has to lead somewhere.
What? Who?
I saw this emblem earlier. SCP. What does it mean?
Oh my
You're
god.
kidding, right? Forget it. Let's keep moving. It's too dangerous to stay here.
No way. I have to know who's behind everything and what's going on here. Damn it. We need a key card to open it.
Corridor F3 clear. Moving out to the exit.
Isn't going shh in itself announcing
Let's
you're
go.
there?
Yeah.
Natalie, I'm scared.
We need to find out how to get off this island. They created this nightmare. I know it. There should be a control panel around here somewhere. Look,
What's this?
They've been watching us. Sick
Well-
bastards. They're running some sort of experiment.
I'm happy to be proven wrong. They proved me wrong there, not trying to connect it to the disquieted circus.
Yeah.
Someone's coming!
Here, quick! I saw Tina on one of the screens. She was alive.
Zone A is clear. Affirmative. I'm looking for her. I don't have a visual of her on the monitors.
And she was being chased by that awful Mickey Mouse thing. But then he caught up with her and... Damn it!
Is he alive?
He's fine. He'll come to his senses soon. Shit. Do you have something we can bandage it with?
Yes, here, take this.
Huh? Why didn't it occur to me before? No wonder
Why?
you seemed suspicious to me.
I had nothing to do with it. I swear.
Do you work
Charity
for
is
them?
apparently a
Deliberately-
Foundation member?
I guess?
Lured us to this island?
You don't understand.
Back! Tell them, or I'll shoot!
Do it.
You've killed so many people. Interesting job you guys have.
Natalie, you don't understand what's going on here.
Tell me how to get out of here.
Don't you get it yet? You can't leave the island.
We'll just see about that. And you said I couldn't do it.
I knew you'd be problematic.
What's going on here anyway? You a part of some kind of evil corporation?
It has nothing to do with evil. The SCP Foundation contains dangerous anomalous objects by any means necessary, so that humanity can sleep peacefully.
You're giving these creatures people. Is that the means necessary?
What the fuck
A
is
couple
happening?
of tourists a month for the mascots to hunt. Not a bad price to keep them in place. Otherwise, they'd spread all over the state and there would be countless
They're
victims.
having the Foundation trap
Why did you
people
give us
there
that damn
for the
brochure?
mascots to
We
eat
didn't do
instead of,
anything to you.
You know,
Yeah.
killing them like they do in the actual SCP file.
Yeah.
You sure you're not to blame for anything? Take a look.
What's this? Show me the way out. Now! We were back out in the park and rushed to the bridge, but it wasn't easy to get to. Screw you, freak! This is for Kevin! Goddamn puppets! There we go. And you said I wouldn't get off this island.
You can't run from yourself, Natalie. Look at the folder.
What? What's this?
You're a Class D employee, a consumable. So were Tina and Kevin.
You're lying! It can't be! We were at a party yesterday!
Yesterday, you were in prison from where we took you, treated with amnestics and crammed with false memories.
I don't believe it.
What?
I'm Natalie Park, a law student.
You
They
were,
don't
until
do
you
that.
killed your unfaithful
Yeah.
fiancé. A select few prisoners get a chance to redeem themselves by working for the SCP Foundation.
I killed Ashton. No! Screw you all!
Lower the bridge!
No!
Damn it! We'll have to start all over again.
What?
This makes no fucking sense.
Same.
Damn, my head is killing me.
Mine too. Be patient, babe. We'll be there soon.
Where'd she come from? We're in the middle of nowhere. You mind if we drop her off wherever she needs?
We're late for dinner at your parents'. Fine, okay?
Thank you so much for helping out. I'd been there for over an hour. I'm Ruby.
I'm Natalie. This is my husband, Ryan. Your face looks so familiar. Have we met before?
I don't think so. I definitely remember you.
Oh my god.
I hate it, thank you. did they make it so much more aggressive?
I don't know. Removal characters and license, yes. They removed everyone.
Every character, all the license, added violence.
Oh yeah, I should probably read what the bingo board is. We actually almost got a full-on bingo. We got edit unneeded
Oh,
plot.
damn, what were we missing?
Says wrong name/number.
God damn. Oh.
Yeah, anyways. Edit unneeded plot. Copyrights the video, edit gore, edit violence, bad VA, wrong SCP design, no license given, deviated plot, clickbait thumbnail. Alright, so gore and violence. Bookworm, you can join us too in rating it, if you wish.
I would say.
Well.
I would say probably a 4. What would you or Bookworm say?
Yeah, I can go with that, so it was pretty gory.
It
Especially.
was way more gory than original.
Yeah.
In the article, the closest it got to, like, showing any violence was the one D-class getting dragged off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they later found his body, but it didn't show anyone getting killed.
Yeah. Yeah, deviates from the plot of the article. Yes.
Yeah.
They literally made that SCP a horror movie.
They did.
See, here's the thing I noticed at the very end. They took pieces of Cabin in the Woods, which is already a bad interpretation of an SCP horror movie, and it somehow made it worse.
I've never seen Cabin in the Woods.
Only watch it for the monster designs. Everything else is horrible.
Okay. So the deviation is definitely a 4.
Yeah.
I think it would be easier to ask what is still the same.
Right.
Actually, nothing's the same, is it?
No. Alright. Only men in video / offensiveness.
I feel like because they use the Gone Girl trope, that it's definitely some amount of sexism. Like maybe a 1 or a 2?
What do you think, Bookworm? I don't know.
Well, how sexist do you think the Gone Girl trope is, from 1 to 10? Because typically, not Gone Girl, the last girl trope.
The final girl.
Because typically the last, huh?
The final girl. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Yes. Typically, when they have horror movies have one person left alive and it's a woman, typically they annihilate the other women from the category by having them do things like sleep with a guy, which is stupid, and other stuff that are equally sexist. So I'm sorry, it's a very sexist trope to me. It's like a 1 or 2.
What do you think, Book? Yeah, also, Jiri, you want to know what the next SCP is?
What?
Mary had a little lamb. You know the honeybee parasite SCP?
Yeah.
Remember when Professor Lucius did it?
Well,
I guess we
I
can go,
don't know what else to say.
I guess we can go with a 1 because it's a common trope.
It being common doesn't make it less. I would still say, like, how does it make it less sexist if it's a common trope?
True.
It's kind of like how in some movies it's super common to have, well, it used to be, it no longer is common, to have a mysterious shaman from Mexico or Africa. Totally not racist. So I think it's a 2 because I'm sorry, trying to eliminate women in your horror movie to find out which ones are the stupidest ones first, it's sexist.
Alright, that's 10% then.